So, from where we last left off, we had an unfortunate death uh, of one of our players. Uh, but thankfully, y'all were able to maintain their body so that they wouldn't just start rotting and decomposing. You're currently on your way to Altenheim to hopefully find a way to revive her. Also, I did actually finally include a world map, um, which I can activate real quick so y'all can at least see it. Um, that way, y'all have at least a way of being able to actually, when I'm talking about reference points and stuff. See, it only pulled one of you. Um,
It's still at 98%.
yeah. Azai and Orlum, are you at least able to see it? The map?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm on the map.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright.
There we
So,
go.
sweet.
Yep.
This is nice. Okay.
Okay. So, y'all are currently about about right here where this little X is right here. I'm going to try to make it a little darker. My lines
Gotcha.
are transparent.
God, I thought y'all were closer.
No, we can see the city. We know it's still a little ways off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are about right there at that little X. So you're getting close. Okay. All right. So let's get you on back on the old road map. So as you were traveling along, you eventually got attacked by a group of orcs, and they started kind of doing a number on y'all. I think it kind of took some of y'all by surprise of how tough they were. And especially being down a healer, it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. But with that, we will get started. Zell, we ended at the very beginning of the third round. Uh, okay, that was an old one. Okay. Yep. So Zell, you're up. You got an orc in front of you, behind you, and at the end of this turn, that poison will go away. But you're at least poisoned for this round.
For this round, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, considering where I am at health wise, we are going to do the prudent thing and we are going to disengage and try to catch up with the rest of the group.
Okay.
How far can the horse move again?
So it goes about 60 feet normally. Yours, I believe, is not injured. Only Azos is the one that was injured, but I think y'all healed it, so it should be fine. So it can go 60 feet.
Okay. And how do you do that little mapping movement again?
Hold control,
Control.
and then if you click, it'll remember the point that you click at, and then it'll adjust from there. And then once you map out where you want to go, then just click one more time to that last space and then hit the space bar. So you would just click right there and then hit the space bar. Stop which one you were on right there at the 60. And then I see where you were going right there. That's fine, I'll just move you. Takes a little practice.
Yep. That's me, because that disengages the action and move, and I really don't have anything to do as a bonus that I want to do right now.
Okay, sounds good. I'll remove your poisoned effect.
Okay.
Okay. So this orc archer will take a shot at Orlum right there. Oh well, damn. That's just a thing.
Oh my God.
Just click saving throw.
Yes. You succeeded, so you didn't get poisoned at least.
Nice.
Alright, but homie's done. Alright, Orlum.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage and then follow everybody as well. Oh, it does work for laptop. Okay. You said 60 feet are on the horses?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh. Did not move me.
It's okay. I actually did the math about where you actually could get to, and it's actually about right here with your 60.
Yeah.
It's going to be right there. Okay. Alright, anything else that you're doing? No, perfect. Okay. Right. Go away. Alright, so homie here is going to go 5. Oh, click. 5. Try to move. Right, 5. Why aren't we moving? Okay, there we go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. 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 Alright, so he missed you all 3 times. Oops.
What did he get to hit me?
He got a 15, and I think that's still going to be higher than your...
Yep.
Yeah. But you succeeded your con save, so you didn't get poisoned at least. So that's a small miracle.
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, Izos, you're on the horse. You're doing the thing. You're poisoned until the end of the round. Okay. I'm assuming you're going your full 60.
I'm gonna hit my. That was 35 just now. I'm gonna hit this guy, and then I'll go the remainder.
Okay. Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it definitely a disadvantage sucks. $30. Okay. And Andros. Assuming
Alright.
you're just gonna boogaloo away, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm nobody next to me to stop me.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so Zell, before you move, you are you hear the sound of a large thunderbolt hitting the ground, and shortly after that thunderbolt hits the ground, you hear this sound.
I'm not hearing anything.
Oh.
Do you have your volume turned on?
Yeah, I can hear the background. I can hear the music.
Okay, I'll do this. Alright, how about this time?
Oh yeah, I heard the howl this time.
Not a fucking again.
Oh my god.
Good times.
Run.
Beat
Right.
fucking feet. Beat fucking feet.
Sorry, Orlum. We're moving 120. We're moving 120 feet that way.
So, in the woods, something appears.
I'm 120 feet from where I was, so.
Sounds good. I like it.
That
I can
piece of
smell your
shit.
fear.
My God.
All
Well,
right.
Sorry,
So-
Orlum. We'll come back and get ya.
So this thing comes out and
Well, damn.
What did this thing just attack?
Attack the archer.
Oh, okay. Well, run,
No.
Orlum, run.
Not same team.
all right. So the one archer that just got its head knocked off is getting, well, he's dead. So but then the orc took a shot at the nice fancy creature. All right, Orlum, you're up. You
Now
got it.
Orlem's bowing out.
And get disengaged and go your 60 feet.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Let's see if this will work this time. I think I'm clicking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I
It
think
just
I'm doing
takes
one extra click.
it takes a practice.
Oh, enter.
Okay. The berserker's turning around to go attack the thing that just started slaughtering its people. Okay. All right, is this? I'm assuming
Yep.
120 and out.
Yeah, you good, man. Just
I like it. All right, so Andros, I'm assuming you're doing the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
So, to my assumption, everyone's pretty much just trying to get the fuck out. Correct.
Correct.
Fantastic.
We should turn
So,
around and fight.
yeah,
Let's go back.
and you always can. You're never gonna hurt my feelings.
Nope, 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 nope. We're out of
I
here.
can handle it on my own.
I'll take his guy's body if you want to go back and fight, man.
No. She's
All
my
right.
good luck charm.
I'm like one of
Sounds.
those lucky rabbit's feet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like that. So, what we'll do is I'm gonna throw y'all onto another map real quick.
Once we get a safe, what the group feels is a safe distance away from the slaughter that's happening,
Uh-huh.
I will be casting Cure Wounds on Azos and Orlum
Sounds good.
and myself.
All right. I like it. All right. So I'm gonna pull y'all to this real quick. So you've reached basically a clearing. So you're kind of out of the woods and you're kind of away from all the bad stuff for the moment. You reached kind of a more stable road that is at least a little less threatening than at least where you just were. Definitely was you know, a nice wild ride. And then Orlum, you do have a nice lay on hands of 20 points that you can divvy up how you see fit.
Okay. I guess I'll just use that on Cell because Azos.
I'm straight.
Yeah.
Zell's down by 14 hit points. So you could say give him 10 to 12 and that would be enough to top him off.
Do I target him to do that?
Yes, you do. And then you'll have a feature that'll say lay on hands. Perfect.
Mhm.
And then Did it prompt you to remove points from a pool?
It did not. I clicked lay on hands and it just showed up in the rules.
Okay, that's fine. I'll. How many points did you want to give him?
Um, how many points did you say he was down?
He's down total of 14, but there's really no point in getting him at max health.
I would say about 10 would be plenty.
We'll do 10.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we'll add 10 to him. Do you want to do any for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. You want to do that last 10 on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can take care of that. All right, done. And I'll just turn this to 0. All right, so you're out of the lay on hands, but you still got some spell slots, so you can at least do just enough to be dangerous. So as you continue on the road, you definitely took a lick. I would assume that you're going to continue to dash for quite a while until you finally get to a point where you're like, okay, I feel safe, and then you would obviously stop and do this little patch up treatment.
Yep.
But realistically, I don't foresee y'all are gonna like wait until you just get off the map and be like, all right, now let's heal, because that would be foolish. So, in the distance, you can see this through the trees. Once you kind of get off on that clearing on the road, up on the distance, you can see this.
Any memory
Wonderful.
cell, right?
Yes, Zell's quite familiar with this city.
But
Um,
yes,
Judge, having traveled from the city before, how far away do I think we are? Are we like a day, half day?
if you traveled for about another 4 hours, you'd probably reach the city.
Okay. Um, once we get done patching each other up and before we leave to continue on, Zell's gonna kind of look at Andreas and say, before we go any further, I need to ask you some questions. What has made you choose this city and the church of this city to bring Azai? Is this the only place you know of, or did you get some divine inspiration? What?
I mean, it's the biggest and closest city.
Okay. I have a favor to ask of you, the three of you. Then, what? Once we pass into this city. One, do not leave Azas's body alone with anybody, whether they're a church official or not. And whatever you do, do not let them remove his mask. This is not a safe city for him. If the church finds out who he is, they will not hesitate to kill us and take him. So by bringing him here to help him can be helpful, but we need to be on our guard, and you need not leave him alone. Once we're in the gates and we have found a place in the city, I have my own business that I will need to take care of in the city, so I will be out and about for a couple hours. Once I have my business taken care of, I will rejoin you. Also, do not speak of my ability to cast magic while within the city walls. To do so will be a death sentence for me.
I mean, is there anything else we should know?
Any depravity, any things of pleasure or debauchery that you can think of, you will be able to find in this city.
Oh, no, I meant about you two.
What more would you like to know?
I mean, who's your brother? Because apparently he's like either a dangerous man or wanted.
What makes you think he's a woman?
Wanted.
Oh, wanted also. Okay, I'm sorry. He is not dangerous. the church goes out of their way to acquire people who can cast magic or have magical items on them.
So they already know he can cast magic.
They suspect it.
Word.
And for the arcane magic that I can cast, they will kill me for it.
Word.
Any other questions?
Yep.
No questions.
Can I count on you to do these things while we're in the city?
Yeah, I guess.
Orlem's just gonna kind of nod his head, look a little scared, but nod his head.
I'll bluntly look at Andreas and to get his response because he's been quiet.
There's some weirdness going on here. Trying to do something good, and you're adding all these conditions and gonna disappear. I'm not liking where this is headed.
The conditions are for my brothers and my safety. I have not questioned you guys when you've gone off on your own to do whatever business you have had.
Yeah, there also wasn't a contingency. Like, I need you to do this while I'm gone.
The business I have to take care of can do nothing but help us potentially. I will
Says
be-
you.
Do you want more information as to what's going on in the countryside?
What you doing?
There's a lot of people who know things in the city.
What are you doing?
I will be gathering information to the best of my ability.
On.
What's going on and what's the current state of the city. I have been away for a while.
Word.
All right.
Anything else?
Yep.
Andreas, can I count on you to help in these matters?
You say that like I wasn't the one who led everybody here in the first place. Like I'm just gonna waste all this effort to get somebody murdered when I brought them here to get revived.
Well, to
You're,
be honest, you brought them here not knowing that bringing them here could get them killed.
what do you suggest? Is there somewhere else we need to go? Like,
No, this is. I would know of no place other than prayer to be able to bring him back.
could I have left him on the side of the road?
I am grateful for the fact that you went back and got him. Like I said, I have no better idea at this point. But I'm trying to provide you with the information that you need to be able to do what you had planned on doing.
I can probably handle myself, so you won't have any problems from me.
Okay. But can I count on you to keep the secrets?
Jesus
though?
Christ, yes.
Thank you. Zell will kind of follow on as Andreas moves forward.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to, so the way that I have Altenheim basically made is I have a large, basically like top-down area of the city, similar to like how I have the other towns, but I don't have it to the point where y'all can basically just jump on it and teleport all over the place. It's basically just kind of designed to kind of give you a sense of how big the city is and kind of give you like a, just a visual. But say if y'all are wanting to like, kind of walk around the streets, whatever, I'll throw you on like street maps that I do actually have done and ready to go for you. Okay.
Word.
Okay.
All right. Because this is such a large town that doing it the normal way, like I've done for like Bremen and Therahold, would be quite a Herculean task. So you'll understand when you see the map. All right, so let me, or at least show you the Altenheim map real quick. So let me make sure I have this. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll do. I have token vision turned off so y'all can see, and I like it. Okay, so we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. All right. Waiting. Waiting. Okay. Alrighty, so let me activate this map so y'all can see it.
Well, damn.
Nice little map.
Like I said, Herculean feat to make this a completely explorable map.
I like the ambiance.
So do I.
It definitely has a nice touch to it. It is for sure. Okay. Just fixing one thing real quick, depending on how some things go. And do. Okay. All right. So with this town being as large as it is, this city, it's a kind of a hoss. So with, I'm assuming the majority of you have never been here. So you notice at the center of the town, leading basically in the large walkway here. So this large path leading straight in. You notice four very large stone statues, each of which is actually carved into the likeness of the four great deities.
Mm-hmm.
Just behind it, you notice an extremely large church.
Which one is the statue that I would know Azaz worships?
So the one that is I would, it would be the female one right here. So if you're looking from the door,
Okay, so
yeah, it's the third one here. That'd be Aurelia.
right. So the other three are males. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. When we get to that one, or as we were walking or riding past, when we get to that one, Zell will actually stop, face the statue, bow his head, and kind of very, very quietly whisper a prayer to that deity.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, is there anywhere in particular that y'all need to or want to go to?
Where would Zell feel would be the safest inn that the group could stay at?
So the one that you would have been to in the past with Azai, I'll send to you real quick. Do.
I feel like we came here for a singular purpose, so the
Yeah,
faster we get that done, the better.
Exactly.
Okay. I completely understand the hurry here, and I respect that. If that's what you choose to do be prepared for the fact that you're probably not going to be leaving this church until everything is done, and I'm not sure how soon they'll be able to do this. If we acquire lodging first, that might give us a little bit of a place to operate from, or at least tell them this is where we're going to be staying, and in hopes that they'll let us, the majority of us, go. But I leave this up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
We're carrying around a dead body. I feel like it would be more convenient to drop that, or to get situated with the church than, I guess, bring a corpse into an inn.
Yo,
Unless there's an inn that's cool with that.
All right, on to the church we go then.
Okay. So,
As we're riding to the church, the first couple beggars I see, I will make sure I drop about 5 coppers into each of their bowls.
okay. That can easily be arranged.
Are you stopping to give people money right now?
It's not a big stop. It's only like 1 or 2 people.
Are you overflowing with coinage at this point?
No, but I used to be in their spot, and I know every copper helps.
Mm-hmm. You do realize we're going to resurrect your brother, and that costs money, correct?
Yes.
And when we end
And
up
I
5
know
coppers short,
there's other things I can trade in place of the copper if I need happens.
all right, I'm gonna start walking again.
All right. So, let me do. Okay. Okay. All right. That should be fine. All right. So, y'all's goal is to head to the church, correct? Just to confirm. Okay. All right. I'm getting that situated real quick. Give me just one moment. Okay. There. Okay. All right. So let me get y'all together and bunched. find that road map. That'll make this a little easier. Church. Alright. So I'm gonna plop y'all down on this church here. Okay. And bam. Alright. Okay. Let me activate this map. Alright. Are y'all on the map of the church?
Yeah.
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay. Alright. So you come up to this extremely large, multi-story level church that is directly in front of you, just past that third statue, or sorry, fourth statue that you noticed when you first entered the town. There's just, typical people walking around the church in and out. There's like a garden area that kind of people are kind of attending to. You see several, priests and monks just kind of making their way throughout the premises. There's, people looks like they're coming in and out, performing like worship, and just kind of just going about their day.
Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna walk to the front door and knock on it.
Okay, it's open. You see people going in, walking around you. So there's no one stopping you from going in.
Nope. I'm gonna walk right in.
Okay.
Zell, when he gets off his horse to start walking in, his head's down, as much of his body as he can hide in his cloak and stuff. He's hiding, and he's gone back to that kind of very meek temperament that you guys first saw when you guys first met up.
Okay. So, Andros, I'm assuming you're going to carry Azai's body in with you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll bring up accordingly. Okay. So when you enter the church, you notice a priest kind of standing in the center. He's just kind of looking around, looking at just different people walking in and out of the church. He definitely appears to seem like he seems a little bit more important than some other people walking around. People will kind of like walk up to him, and people are walking up to him. They'll like hand him something or talking about something, and then they'll walk away as he kind of like shoos them off. But I mean, he definitely seems like he might be the one in charge.
All right. I will sort of wait for him to acknowledge me and then greet him.
So after a moment, he'll kind of look at you and he'll just kind of like leisurely, you know, pull his hand in like the direction towards you, just kind of like come hither, kind of look.
Get a little bit closer.
But you know, he just kind of gives you one of these like, come on, come on, come on. Come. But he'll kind of like look at you holding, this body, and he just kind of almost looks a little saddened, and he's just like, tell me what happened.
Apologies, I don't know really the right traditions or ways to go about this. If it comes off as more than blunt, I apologize. But our friend here, traveling companion, was attacked on the road by some sort of beast. Uh, it was wolf-ish in nature, I think. Unfortunately, they passed away during the fighting. We were able to recover the body, and we're just trying to figure out if someone's able to help them. And this was the only place I knew to come that may be able to help us.
And he just kind of like looks at you, and he kind of like nods in understanding, and he's he looks at their overall uh, condition, and while favorable that they are not decaying, their overall outlook does not look super promising. He'll ask you how long has it been since they passed, because he can't tell what they are.
Uh, it was about 4 or 5 hours before we were able to get a healer to place preservation magic on them.
Okay. And it would have taken you about 2.5 days or so to get to about where you are right now. So you're looking at
All right.
potentially almost 3 days that they've been down. So definitely well within the window of certain things. But he'll kind of look at the body, and he'll want to take a closer look, and he'll offer to take them up to another floor and take them off your hands.
I mean, we definitely prefer that one of us stay around in case you have any questions or need help. Also, just to make sure that our friend, if there isn't anything that can be done, gets a proper send off. Wouldn't want them to wake up in a new, strange area alone with no one around they know.
Okay. So he'll walk up to the body, and he'll start reaching to try and take her gloves off.
I wasn't told that that was a problem, so.
Okay. So he'll begin kind of inspecting their body, kind of piece by piece, and once he gets to about the arm, he'll notice a strange mark on her arm, and you'll notice his demeanor will almost change almost immediately.
Well, fuck.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I out of character. I don't know if I remember anything about the mark other than so I would not have stopped them unless I knew. I just knew about not revealing the mask. So
That would be up to Azai if she believes that she might have told you something about it.
I mean, probably not because Azai usually keeps covered.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, all right, everybody, rolling characters.
Wonderful.
So you'll notice that the priest, he'll kind of like stop almost cold and kind of look back towards the other two that are behind him, and he'll kind of like nod, and then he'll turn back to face you again, and he'll explain. He's like, well, I wouldn't want to burden you, but I believe that we might be able to do something. If you just hand them over, we'll take care of it from here.
I don't have any reason not to trust these people, so I don't necessarily think I need to get like an insight check done. But there's nothing like weird that I'm like getting off of this, right? Like he's being pretty cool about it.
The only thing that you noticed that was abnormal is when he noticed the mark on the arm. Is his when he kind of his demeanor changed slightly, and then that's when he kind of started looking towards the other people to kind of be like, "Hey, I noticed something."
Mm.
Zell will kind of, pardon me, good father, but this is a close friend of ours. We really would like at least one of us to be with them at all times.
And he'll kind of like look over Andros's kind of shoulder back toward your direction, and he's like, "Oh dear boy, I understand, but it won't be necessary. Well, I wouldn't want to bother you."
It's no bother at all, sir. It would be a blessing if we could be with them.
So the priest will kind of like look back at the other two, and the other two will kind of like walk up to try to come get Azai's body, and the the main priest he'll just kind of say that it's just like my assistants here, they will they will take them from you, it'll be no bother.
I
Are they
really,
just like holding out their arms to ask for the body, or are they like trying to force her body out of my arms?
They are standing with both of their arms outreached towards you to hand the body to them, but they are not actually trying
Alright.
to take it from you.
No, then I hand it over.
I will be stepping forward and at that point insisting that at least I accompany the body.
Okay. So the priest, he will take a step back. He will allow the two priests to take Azai's body.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. So he is going to direct them to head upstairs. And we're going to go up towards the north here. And he will lead all of y'all upstairs.
Oh, we're all going.
Oh
Okay.
no, well, he's going to at least lead the Zell and Azai's body. Unless anyone else is going to force their way and to continue on.
No, I mean I don't have any reason to doubt what's going on here. So
Okay.
And you said just one person needs to be with the body at all times.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, I don't think I have any reason to.
oh, wait, before you go up the stairs, how long is it supposed to take, so that I know when to come back? Roughly.
And
Hours,
he'll kind of look
days.
back at you. He's just like, well, it'll just depend. We'll have to do a full examination and look to see what can be done, and don't worry, we'll contact you. Do you have anywhere that you're
Did
staying?
they contact us? Oh.
Not yet. We'll come back in a few hours after we get accommodations and leave where we're staying.
Well, that'll be all right.
All right,
Cool.
let's go.
All right. So the five of y'all are going to head upstairs. Okay. So we're gonna do one of these. Oops. All right. So I'm gonna pull back to this as soon as I find it. Come on. There we go. We're gonna go blam. Go blam. Blam. Okay. So I'm gonna pull you to this map here in just a moment.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Yeah. You may have probably should have told him I was what I was.
I didn't feel like it was my place to divulge your secret, though.
Well, I'm dead. It's not like I can stop you. It's
No,
fine. You
if
might be able to get out of this, but no, I don't see how his eyes getting out of this.
I'm gonna be doing my best to try.
No, you're
Without getting
fine.
us both. Without
just
getting
means,
us both killed.
It just means you guys won't have a healer anymore. It's fine. You have 2 off healers. It's the game though. You can't get upset.
Oh, I'm not upset. I trust me. I have been agonizing over this for the last week and a half or so, trying to figure out whether I should actually tell the group about you or not. And it was when it came down to it, it's like my character. He respects secrets, so he wouldn't tell your secret
No,
because
you're
it's not his
fine.
place to.
I'm not upset. It's
Okay.
just my character is probably going to be part of a ritual, and her body is going to go poof.
Well, we'll see.
Yep, we'll see.
Okay. So you will be taken back into a room. Once taken into the room, they will lay Azai's body onto a bed. Zell, they will offer you to be able to rest as well. They could tell that you look a little bit weary. And the 2 priests are just going to stay in their room and kind of keep an eye on you just to make sure nothing bad happens.
I'm gonna kind of sit down as close as I can to Azai's body. And I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I am gonna, kind of be in a relaxed status. If I don't know, would it be a sleight of hand check to see if for me to be able to pull my dagger and keep it hidden without them knowing that I have it in hand?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Well, yeah. You pretty much tried to take it out of your pants and then like dropped it on the ground. Like, oh, whoops, sorry about that. Nothing to see here.
Zell kind of just looks at that and goes, "Oh, don't worry about that. It's nothing." He doesn't even try to pick it up. He just lets it stand there.
Okay. Sounds good. But they're just gonna kind of keep an eye on you in that room here for a little bit.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna swap back to the others real quick. I'll be back presently. Alright. So y'all have yep. So y'all leave the church. Where are you heading to next?
Just to find a inn.
I guess the inn would be first, and then.
An
depending on
inn
how
and a
long that
job.
takes.
Running low on money.
Well, we eventually have to go back to that other place
Yeah,
to get
but
paid for the dude.
like I have like 25 gold right now. Like I haven't gotten paid for anything we've done since we started this campaign.
Well, thankfully there
Anyway.
is an inn very close to the church. It's actually almost beside it. They're very, very close adjoining. So, if for whatever reason you had to go back to the church, you can make it over there pretty quickly.
I don't know. That inn sounds pretty bougie. How much does it cost?
It's not too bad. It was actually the one that Zell was trying to take y'all to when y'all first arrived into town.
Define not too bad.
It would only cost you, I think it's 5 silver pieces to stay the night, and that includes food.
Still,
The fuck with that.
yeah, I suppose that's doable.
Okay. All right. So let me. Where is the? From a good one. This one. All right. So I'm gonna. All right, looks like y'all made it on the map. So just right here is the door to enter the map. I ended up pulling them on accident. Whoops. And pull back.
My screen's still black. I can see
Okay.
people's names.
Yeah.
How about that?
Same.
Okay. I
Nope.
see it. I'm in a hallway.
Oh, there we are.
Getting there.
Right here.
It's all black.
There you go. How about now?
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anybody, like any tokens that are supposed to be in here.
There is
Yeah.
actually.
Or
Okay,
address in
there
for
is.
both.
So what I'll do is I'll just move y'all to the back real quick, so that way I can just delete and reapply. Give me just
Okay.
1 second. So I guess it's still doing that occasionally. Sounds fun.
Say this place is empty. We got it all to ourselves.
I like it.
Time to party.
Okay, let's adjust everybody accordingly. Okay.
Actually, just a bunch of like thugs in there, and we get to reenact that scene from Tangled.
Oh, jeez.
We get to see Joe sing about his dreams.
Okay. All right. You now should be able to see people.
Yeah, you could just reprise Flynn Rider's role. You'd probably like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Cool.
I see tokens. Hey, that looks like the guy from the other place. Am I crazy?
That may be the guy from the other place.
Yeah, it does. It looks like
He
Morgan.
he looks an
It's the
awful
same
lot
name.
like the guy from
No,
from
shit,
the other. Oh, what's up, dude?
Hello, friends. It's nice to see you again.
Surprised to see you here. It's quite a ways from the last time we saw each other.
Well, it got a little dicey in that town, so I felt like it might be time for me to move on.
Makes sense. All right. Well, I think we want what 2-3 rooms. Food.
Yeah, the
He'll
innkeeper,
kinda-
am I right?
Yeah, he'll point you in the direction of the innkeeper for some rooms and
Oh shit. I didn't. Yeah. I didn't know somebody standing in the middle of the room was the innkeeper. That's my B. Is that Willy Wonka?
close but not wrong. It's like Johnny Depp and Willy Wonka's love child.
Yeah. You got all sorts of colorful characters in here.
Well, it is the city of joy.
Hmm.
I almost thought that chick on the left side was Blackstaff. Oh, I can't click on the innkeeper. Are we supposed to be able to click on her to buy
Let
the
me try now.
room for rent? Got it. Price by not the stack.
Yep.
Item. Purchase.
Yes, the dollar sign one.
Yeah. Hopefully, hold on, wait. All right, I have purchased the room.
I cannot purchase a room.
I'm still having issues getting
Did it
the
bring
stuff to open.
Did it bring it down to 0? I'm
No.
gonna buy 5 days worth. I don't think it did it, but it's fine.
For some reason, that update. There it goes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Now it worked. Now it's
2.5
working.
gold god. All right.
Okay, just so I make sure I don't do the same thing and buy all the stuff like last time.
Mm-hmm.
How do I just buy X amount?
The dollar sign. So you click on the one that
Yeah.
says a dollar sign,
Okay.
and then that'll buy it individually, and then it'll let you. I think it'll do an individual. Or it'll pull up like how many that you want to buy.
Okay. Andras, you said you did 5 nights?
Yeah, that's what I did. I figure we'll be here for a couple of days.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Azos and Orlin went big. Oh, what bought 20?
No, I didn't mean to. I only meant to buy 5.
I can fix it. You're
What
like,
the fuck?
5.
Yeah.
I double clicked, clicked the dollar sign, I typed the number 5. I hit OK.
Exactly.
I love
This is
it.
bullshit.
You're like, I don't like this.
Right.
All right, so I fixed your gold Orlum, and then I fixed your total number that you should have. And so I'll do the same for you real quick.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to 6.
Yeah, I turned in that spell book, right? I don't have that anymore.
I believe which spellbook, the one that was made with flesh.
Yeah, Miss Hells. I feel like I don't have it anymore.
You gave it to the townskeeper or the townsmaster at Bremen. Give
That's
it
what I
to
thought.
Yeah, you gave it to Axel. Because he used it compared with the ledger to be able to look up what that guy had been doing, what Mistel had been doing.
Yeah.
He was comparing their handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have this ledger or that gassed head.
Well, if you want to keep the gas head, you can have the gas head. I mean,
No.
what about Dennis's head? Are you going to keep Dennis's head?
No, I'm not gonna keep Dennis's head. Dennis can be somewhere else. I don't know
Can you
where I put him.
imagine you go on like a 3-month journey or whatever, and then at the end of it, you're like cleaning out your backpack, and you've got like all this weird shit in your backpack.
One of them being
Oh, yeah.
Dennis's head.
Like, oh, look at the bottom of my rucksack. There's a severed head in here. Like, oh, it's been leaking.
There was
Right,
a
yeah.
there was a
Where the
really
fuck that up?
which one?
No, that'd be like a question out.
Oh yeah. There was a really weird DC comic years back. I think it was during like the Infinite Crisis arc, and it was 2 characters that are not super well known. One's the Pied Piper, and the other is Trickster. And I want to say the Trickster died, and the Pied Piper basically just like dragged his body like through a desert because they were like handcuffed together, and he pretty much was just talking to him like he was just there the entire time. It was mildly disturbing. It's just like, Azos keeping Dennis's head to talk to at night.
Yeah, sometimes you get lonely.
Exactly.
Okay.
Trying to see if I could find that picture. It was funny as shit. But all right. So you made it to the tavern. You got some rooms to rent, and are y'all just trying to kill some time, or what's the?
Figure we'll take a short rest and then go back to check on the church. Also, I can't pull up the Morgan's inventory to see if
Okay.
he's got like food or whatever to
Sure.
buy.
Yeah. Let me
Instead
fix
it
that.
Shows me his stats again.
Okay. Let's see.
Adult Red Dragon, I see. Yep.
It's always a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan's gone.
Aha. He's got the blink spell active, so he's just like flickering to the ethereal plane. We got customers over there too.
All right. How about now, in terms of inventory?
There we go.
Let me apparently his
Ooh, they have
meals.
candy.
Yeah, his meals got all fucked up. All right, update to 10. It still didn't do it. My shops just aren't working the way they used to. So I'm fixing it this way. Bam.
No, god damn it.
You bought the
You alright?
stack again, didn't you?
Yeah.
But hey, I think
I only
you
bought one.
you did
only bought
before.
one.
Yeah,
It's fine.
before. I think I did it right before you. I still had it at 1 right before you did it, so I think you got lucky.
Great.
But as you're buying your meals and kind of talking with Morgan as you're getting them, and he's cooking them up, getting them prepared to you, he kind of explains to you that since y'all definitely got out of Therihold had a good time.
And we've been gone for a minute, so it's
Yeah,
not using the charge out of my inventory. Whatever. I'll just delete this stuff.
that's fine. Yeah, he says that that Galloway kind of went on a mad power trip and definitely made everyone's lives a lot harder.
Hmm.
He should have got out while the getting was good, because we sent the Inquisitors that way.
Yeah, he's probably in for a rude awakening sooner than later.
Yeah, both.
I hope so. All right. You have any trouble on the road, or we got attacked quite a few times?
He said no, it was actually a pretty smooth ride. He didn't run into anything. It's pretty much just he got here, and took him several days, but he didn't ever really run anything too difficult. I guess maybe y'all took all the brunt for him, so he didn't have to.
Wonderful.
I guess so. So we got attacked by orcs and wolves and undead and
Yeah, the wolf is a special occasion.
Yeah, he definitely seems like that y'all definitely look a little worse for wear. And he kind of asks you where everybody else is at.
well, they're at the church, hopefully getting patched up.
Well, he'll look kind of like nodding in like approval. It's like, well, hopefully everyone's okay.
You should be fine.
Where are the rooms? Is it that back door over
Yep, it's
that
this
way?
door right here, and it leads upstairs.
I'm gonna go take a nap for like an hour or so.
Sounds good.
Where's the nearest, I guess, like, herbalist shop or weapon shop?
All right, my room. I'm taking the second one.
So he'll point you in the direction of somewhere
There's
that you
not
can
even a
go
bed
to.
in here.
It's this right here. It's this little wooden little cot deal.
Yeah.
You grabbed one of the rooms that's got more of a cot than a bed.
Okay, is this door open?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that cot's a bit small. This bed's a bit small. I take up like half the room.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sleep on the floor. That's fine.
Okay. But Azos, he'll point you in the direction of a herbalist that you can go visit.
Cool. I'll head there.
Okay. And so let me do. Do. All right, let me fix one thing real quick. Do. Like that one. Let's go here and that'll work. Okay, so get you on the market. Okay, so Azos, I'm gonna copy and paste you onto the market. and then you'll be able to visit you a herbalist.
Got it.
All right. Okay, fix this back to merchant. All right. So we go pull the scene and done. All right. Should be head there briefly.
Cool.
And it's gonna be right here.
I can't access her thing.
Okay, let me do this. And I'll do this. And let me... Oops, that's not what I want. Let's go. Bam. Bam. Bam.
There we go. That is not who's out there.
Yeah, it's this, there you go.
Aha.
Okay.
I know I don't have like the poisoner feet or anything, but because of what I used to do, would I know any of these that I could combine together into a poison?
Yes, you would. Some of those would look familiar.
I'll buy some of those.
Okay.
I don't know which ones they are, but
I got you.
yeah. Let me just grab enough
So
to where
the
I would have,
that first blue one starts with the A.
yeah, Arctic Creeper.
The arrowroot.
Uh-huh.
The where's the one? There's that one. And the majority of these are actually all more good for healing. So the most of them, they mostly like they help with like healing effects or give some sort of passive effect, like giving you like resistance to like cold for a while and certain temperatures, things like that.
Gotcha.
Mostly holistic style stuff.
I'm just reading the things.
Sure, go right ahead. All right, so Orlum and Andras, y'all are just gonna take it easy, correct? Orlum,
Alright,
do
I
you
just
want to
hopped
take?
back on.
Sure.
Yeah,
Orlum, do you
I
want
wanna
to take
take
a
a-
short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Do you remember how to do it?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds great. Use any hit die you want to heal up if you want to.
That part I don't know how to do.
So it'll pull a little pop up when you take your short rest, which it might have already went away.
Yeah.
So basically it just goes like this. So you'll take a short rest, a little thing will pop up, and then it'll say how many dice you want to roll. You have 4d10 dice available. If you roll one of them, it'll do a 1d10 plus 3. So that was 5. That puts you at full health.
Oh, cool.
And then
Okay.
you're good. Yeah. So you used one hit dice, you still got 3 left, and you're back at full health. So
Cool.
yeah. You're at max full spell slots, so the only thing you don't have completely is your lay on hands. Everything else you're 100%. So
Got it.
okay. But other than taking you a rest, is that all y'all plan on doing?
Yeah, not until it's time for us to go back to the
Yeah.
church.
Okay, sounds good.
That was my plan too.
All right. A Zos, you're shopping. Um,
Mm-hmm.
anything else you're gonna do besides shopping?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Are you planning on going back and resting like the others when you're done?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure you have.
And then, where's the weapons?
Like a person to buy weapons from?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to be on this other map. Give me just a second. Okay. I'm gonna copy and paste you onto that map real quick.
Okay.
Felt like when I was making them very connected, it sometimes gave issues and shit got duplicated. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, at least for a little bit, try just, dragging accordingly whenever I need to, especially like how it is right now. Only one person's shopping makes it a little easier. But all right, so right here, right beside you, will be a person to buy stuff from. Right here. Choop. There you go. Let me know if you can't.
Yeah, I got it.
Good?
Yep.
Key. Sounds excellent. You're almost out of arrows, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I got one.
Let's see. Almost a hold gold piece.
Okay, that'll do.
Sounds good.
And then I'll head back.
All right, I like it. All right, so go blam, blam, bam, and bam. All right. You should be heading back to the other one momentarily. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you plan on taking a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and knock that out, and I'm going to jump over to the other two for just a moment.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just make sure. I don't want you. I was like, didn't want to start talking, and then all of a sudden you can hear me. Okay, so everyone else is doing things. So, Zell, you're sitting in this room with two people staring at you very intently. You're attempting to stay close to Azai's body and keep it close to you to try and protect it just in case, because you know at least that she is not very safe where she's at right now. Um, unfortunately, you weren't able to really relay that to everyone else, but at least you know, based on what she's told you, that you're not in exactly the best position at the moment.
No, I am not.
So, all right. What would you like to do while you're sitting in this room?
Like I said, he's gonna try to stay relaxed. Keep his wits about him. Keep his head down so they don't try to start kind of questioning why he's wearing a mask, kind of thing. Um, like I said, drops the dagger on the floor, just leaves it there, and goes, oh well, kind of mentality. And it's just kind of waiting to see if an opportunity presents itself that he could potentially grab body and run, maybe, or something. He doesn't want to engage the guards in combat, but if he can get out of here with his guy's body without having to fight and sneak out or something, he'll do it.
Okay. Uh, so, just for reference, um, to give you an idea of what you're dealing with, Azai probably weighs about actually weighs officially on her own without wearing any armor. She weighs 145 pounds. She's wearing half plate armor, which weighs 40 pounds, and she has most of her stuff's been taking off of her, with the exception of like the mask and everything. But she pretty much, all of her bag and everything, like her book
the
bag and
silver
everything,
change.
So what?
I'm still wrapped in a silver chain, right?
Also true, yeah. You're also wrapped in a silver chain, which that's gonna weigh a few pounds itself. So
Yeah, I understand that it would be a bitch to carry her.
okay, I just want to make that aware before you're like, all right, I'm just gonna pick her up, throw her over my shoulder. I'm just like, okay, she probably weighs more than you do. So
Oh yeah, me and my strength.
There's a window. You might be able to throw my body out the window.
Yeah, and then I would still have to deal with the two guards as they try to go, what the fuck? So, like
And
I
then
said,
you jump out the window.
yeah,
I think we're only on the second floor. I think we only went up once. I don't know.
you did only go up one floor.
but even once I get you out on the street, it's a matter of being able to carry you and get away from them. And I don't know if these guys wouldn't be able to tackle me before I even got you out the window or anything. Are the windows barred over by any chance?
They actually are not. It's
Okay.
just a large, trying to think of the appropriate, the real,
glass?
yeah, pane glass window, just like standard church, bright, colorful window, very large, like could easily fit a whole body through it. If that's an option you want to go.
I'm just trying to think of anything at this point.
Trust me, so am I.
Is it almost 1 p.m.?
Yeah, for some reason the time hasn't, it didn't,
Okay.
maybe. I don't
Um,
know why my count, I think it's being weird. It's gonna be after 1.
Okay.
My clock's not working for some reason.
now, are these guards? I'm assuming they're armed, but do they have their hands like on their weapons?
They are standing in a somewhat defensive stance, but they are not actively holding any weapons that are, they're not like armed and ready, but they are definitely standing with a defensive posture.
Well, I'm more like if they had like a sword at their waist and a scabbard, is their hands like on the pommel, or are their arms more like crossed?
They both have maces hanging on basically on their belts. One of them pretty much is standing with their hands crossed. The other one is kind of standing with her hands like if she was wearing like a belt with like her thumbs tucked on her sides, like tucked into the belt.
Okay.
That's kind of what you're dealing with at the moment. So, how do you want to go about this?
Let's see here. What options do I have? Hmm. Well, this is gonna be. This is gonna either succeed wonderfully or it's going to absolutely kill us both here, Azai.
Well, I'm already dead, so I can't get much deader.
True.
True story.
So, I mean, do what So would do, man. I mean, that's all you can do.
Yeah. Zell, is there any type of like between the two guards? Is there like a tray of drinks and food or anything like that? Or
There's basically a desk, like how you see like a desk kind of sitting in the room. They're both kind of standing on the side of each side of the desk. Um, but they're both kind of like their backs to the wall, kind of looking y'all's general direction.
but there would be nothing for me to like drink or eat other than what I would have on me.
Correct.
Okay. um, Zell's gonna kind of like cough, like his throat's dry and stuff. And look at one of them and go, "Would you mind retrieving some water or something for me, please?"
And one of them will kind of like look at the other, and one of them will kind of like nod, and the one opposite of the door will leave the room momentarily to go to retrieve you something.
Okay. Once that person leaves, um, I'm going to use I'm gonna cast Mage Hand with Subtle Spell, and have it open the window.
Well, it's not really a window that you can open. Think like an
Okay.
extremely large church window, just like a large pane glass window, like a large, colorful, like ornate window.
Okay. Um. uh, okay. Instead of opening the window, Subtle cast Mage Hand and have it pick up the dagger and throw it at the window in hopes that it shatters it.
That would be a little bit more feasible, yes.
That's what I will do.
Okay. Um. So what we will do is we will do like imagine this is I'm gonna just send this to you directly. So this is actually almost about kind of like the at least size of what you're dealing with here. Um, you're dealing with pretty much like something like this. Um, just a large opening
Yep.
window like that.
And I'm hoping the Mage Hand, which can exert at least 5 pounds of, carry of something 5 pounds, would have enough oomph to that when the dagger hits the window, it shatters.
Okay. Um,
And like I said, I'm doing it subtly, so there's no hand gestures,
yeah.
there's no speaking. This spectral hand just appears and chucks the dagger.
Let's make a dex check to see if the dagger kind of deftly falls and hits in a good spot to be able to hit the window and break it. Love it. That's an excellent dex check. So
Yes.
you notice after you subtly shatter the glass shatters and creates an opening from that window. and creates a large opening that you can see out into the city. Is now available to you.
Okay, I'm going to grab. I'm going to try to grab Azai's body, check it out the window, and directly follow it.
Okay, make a athletics check.
Athletics. Oh God.
Strength. Oh shit.
That is a
Yes. 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 Yes.
so you are able to deftly and quickly take Azos's limp corpse and chunk it out the window, and
I'm jumping right out after it.
okay.
It's one of those things where it's chuck, chuck, and I'm jumping. I will try to do an acrobatics check to land on my feet, doing kind of that superhero landing.
Sure. If you get above a 12, I'll say you're able to land deftly enough to not hurt yourself. There you go. So
Oh my god.
I'm gonna once I hit the ground, I'm picking up Azai's body and I'm hoofing it out of there.
Oh my god.
okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Okay, so
I cannot believe you did that. That's fucking awesome.
I'm gonna pull y'all back to the original map of the church.
Right.
Aziel is already be on it, but you should be on it soon. So
Yep.
you made it out of the church, and in close vicinity of the church is actually the tavern that you were originally wanting to take everyone to, the Ravens.
Okay. I when I hit the ground and I try to pick up her body. Are there any beggars nearby?
There is actually one semi close by, yes.
I'm gonna. Do I recognize him as a beggar that I would know?
That you would have seen them in passing, but don't really know a first name or anything like that. But you would have at least recognize one another.
I would try to wave him over.
So,
and what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him a silver piece if he helps me get Azai's body into hiding. We need to hide this body and hide it quick.
so the beggar will come up to you and he'll take a silver piece from you, which I've already reduced from your inventory.
Yep.
And he'll kind of like nod and he'll scoop up under one side of Azai's body and start walking with you quickly to try and get you out of the area that y'all are at.
Yep. And I should know who the current beggar baron is. Would I not know who that is?
You would know. I don't know of a name off the top of my head, but you would know who they currently are.
As we're trying to move to hide, I'm like going, I'm gonna ask if my old begging ground has been taken over by another beggar. If not, can we go there? And would he get a message to the beggar baron that I need to see him as quickly as possible, or her as quickly as possible?
Okay. He'll acknowledge the spot that you would have previously been at would be currently occupied, but he can take you to an area that would be secure for the time being.
Okay. I thank him very much for his help, and I will ask if he knows of. Are there any people currently in hiding from the church, such as would I have heard her use the term downcast?
Yes, you would know. You would know she is a downcast. You would
Okay.
know what the church would do to her because the church will do the same thing to you. They will drain you of your essence for their own magical purposes. And you would know she has escaped the church once, and she has escaped with other people or other downcasts.
I will ask him if he knows of any downcasts that are in hiding within the city.
he would acknowledge and say that he does know of a place where they do have people to go and hide, and would offer to take you there for a price.
How much?
You
Uh,
can take the money off my corpse.
yeah. He'll ask for 5 gold pieces.
I think my corpse has
Uh,
5 gold pieces.
I will. You know what? I have 7 gold pieces on me. I will give him all 7.
Okay.
Okay, just so you do know, I have 5 gold pieces, 100 silver, and 300 copper pieces on my corpse.
That's perfectly fine. But that's what I would do, and that's where we're going.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So he'll help navigate you with her body, kind of carrying them like a drunk person to not draw as much attention.
Yeah. I'd
And
be more than happy to help in that performance.
yeah, and so, but you'll pretty much just sneak through back alleys and doing the best you can to
Performance should be higher than that. I was gonna say my performance should be higher than that. Attributes.
It was a plus
Performance.
5. Or no, plus 5.
No, my
It's a plus
performance
7.
should be. It should be a +9. I think I'm double checking here.
it's a +7. So
Because I should get my proficiency bonus twice. Yep, +7. Yep, it is a +7. Yep, and that's what it gave me. 3 and 4 is 7. Yep.
yeah,
I
but
just rolled that.
you're fine. So he'll take you to he'll help you sneak through some of the back alleys and stuff to lead you back to where you're gonna need to go. And once you make it to an area, he'll walk up to this kind of grate that's kind of up against the wall, and he'll kind of like look around to make sure that nobody's around, and then he'll kind of pull the grate away from the wall, and kind of point you to kind of head in that way.
I will take the I take his body and I will go through the grate.
Okay. All right. So just head up north, up towards the top of the left-hand corner of the map. I'll drag his eyes body behind you.
Yep, because I can't control it. Thank you, God.
Okay.
Well, this looks promising.
Yep. Looks real promising.
So the light behind you is from the direction that you just came, but you see a tunnel in front of you that kind of gets a little darker.
I'm going to subtly cast dark vision.
Okay.
Target myself. Puts me down to 2 sorcery points. Okay. And I will kind of with Azai's body, I will navigate the tunnel. I will be wary, he's a fellow beggar and stuff, but I don't. Is he following and coming with? Or
He
did
is
he close
not.
the
He
gate?
he closed the gate behind you.
Did he give me any type of instructions as to where to go down
He
here? Or
did
did he
not.
let
He
me
just kind of pointed you that way and then took off.
Okay. Like I said, I will
That
be
could
kind
happen.
of. I'm going to cautiously, quietly, dragging, carrying Azai's body, navigate this tunnel system until I find another person. It's not letting me go any further, so I don't know if I hit something.
Go one
Or if that's
more.
the end of the map.
Go one more. Go one more to your west.
Oh, okay. There we go. Do I hear any sounds of people or?
No, you don't hear sounds or anything. You are basically in like an underground sewer. As you were traveling through that little tunnel, the tunnel kind of went down and at an angle, uh, but you kind of went
Okay.
down water, and then basically once you got to the end of that first hallway, you would have heard running water, and then the rocks there were kind of like loosely placed to create like a, just like a makeshift, wall, which could easily
Right.
be pushed over to get out of the way.
Once I get aside through that hole, I mean, I will kind of do my best to put the rocks back, recreating that wall.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna keep exploring until I find someone or I hear any type of talking, whispering, uh, and stuff. Uh, do I see anything down this hallway?
Kind of similar to how you saw the other one, where it's like a makeshift wall kind of being created.
What do I see to the north of me?
Basically, the wall basically ends, and you just see water coming down from the. Um,
Okay. And anything to the south of me other than just
just pretty much just
open?
a straight shot line down, just deeper into the sewer.
I will push my way through the rubble and pull Azari's body through and cover it back up.
Okay.
And I will kind of keep going. Once again, like I said, I'm ears are open, eyes are open. I'm looking for any sign of people, so tracks, noise, anything that would indicate that I'm going in the right direction.
Okay.
I do I see
think
the I'm assuming I see this person.
Yeah, you see a person. He's kind of sitting. He's sitting at a table, and he's kind of like looks like he's playing kind of like solitaire. But as soon as you like walk into the room, he gets like a very defensive and whips out a sword and starts kind of like yelling and screaming. And then you
I
know,
I'm holding Azari's body in my arms as best as I can, and I go, I mean no harm, sir. I'm in need of help for one of your brethren.
and after a moment when he kind of yells out, you'll see a bunch of people coming up and kind of come up to try and figure out what's going on.
When they start coming, I'm going to very slowly and very gently, to the best of my ability, lay Azai's body down in front of me. um, Azai, would you remind me, what is the Seraph's name that you follow?
Miklas.
I'm sorry, what was it again?
Miklas.
Miklas. I have brought a follower of Miklas. She is in need of help. Please, I beg of you, help my friend. I will do whatever you need me to do for this. This person has saved my life countless times. I owe it to her to do my best to return the favor.
Okay. So the people that are standing there watching you, parade her, around, and they're kind of like looking at you. They're very skeptical, and
I
the
will
yes, go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say, as I notice they're looking skeptical at me, I'm gonna step back from Azai's body, pull my the hood of my cloak down, and remove my mask so that they can see the scaly skin of my face.
Okay. So one of the people that's kind of standing right there, she has an extremely large great sword on her back that she has one hand on, like kind of in like a defensive stance, and she gestures to the one that was sitting at the table when you first walked in the room, and she kind of like points at him to go and look at Azai's body. And then he'll kind of gesture for you to like step back.
I'll step back even further.
Okay. I'll just kind of move you back one like that. Oop. There you go. So he'll begin to start taking off Azai's helmet and removing some of like her armor, like on her, like that she would have had to kind of cover up her body to try and keep her identity hidden for being a female.
As he's doing this, I will mention that she fell while fighting a humanoid wolf-like creature. I don't know if that will make any difference in your ability to help her. I'm very much referring to Azai as a her and not a him.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did he say?
I'm infected. So if I get brought back, we gotta kill that thing. ASAP.
He did say she's infected. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he know of a way to cure it?
Well, he's speaking in Celestial, so I don't know if you can even.
Hang on.
You would even know that's what was said.
No, I do not know Celestial. I'll know Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Okay, so you would not know that I'm infected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would not be able to ask that.
Yeah. Ah, the plot thickens.
So the um,
Did you cut out?
no, I'm actively typing.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Lots of talking in a language that I don't know.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's fine.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Like I said, I'm standing there. I've revealed that I am not necessarily, fully human, but I definitely, hey, I have my own secrets. You know.
So the guy that was looking over Azai's body, he's going to scoop her up and start walking her back away. The woman that was holding the great sword, she's going to walk back with them. One of the people that is standing there, she's going to walk up to you and kind of like walk around you like in a circle.
Okay.
And kind of like circle around you, and then she's going to get like really close into your face, and then she's just going to like make a small little fireball in her hand and kind of like wave it close into your face.
I kind of smile at that, and I will hold up my my hand out to my side and cast dancing lights, and have them just dance around in my hand.
Okay. Do you know dancing lights?
Yes.
See it in your thing. Oh, there it is. It just didn't show up in your. It just didn't, I didn't see it on your normal list for some reason. It didn't show it in your cantrips. I saw it on looked in your character sheet, but I was like, it didn't show it in your list. Oh, let me. It's maybe that's why, because it wasn't checked. Now it's showing up. It didn't actually let me do. There's actually It won't let me do the good one where it'll actually. There's actually a thing where you can actually create like a little. Oh no, I think it's only for Drow that it does it. Drow will actually create four small little torches that you can actually place and put down, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Um, but we'll let you do
But
that.
how does she react to that?
She seems amused by it, and
Um, as she seems amused by that, what I'm going to do is I'm then going to cast Mage Hand and have the hand kind of do like a one-hand juggling of the dancing lights.
okay.
Just to see if I can entertain her and make her laugh even more.
Okay. And then so the person with the great sword is going to take Azai with the other person, and they're gonna kind of walk off back towards the back room.
The person who's right up in my face will notice that I'm not making any moves to follow them, but my eyes are definitely following them. Trying to keep an eye as to where they take her.
Okay. Um, Give me just one moment. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so this is very interesting.
Okay.
I think that's a corpse back here. But this is like a little makeshift healing room.
Okay.
Like there's water, there's curtains, there's hay. There's a bunch of stuff on the table. Oh, there's a potion.
Okay. I can't believe I rescued us.
I
I'm just still tripping over that.
I texted my sister and told her, and she was like, "No fucking way, go baby boy Zell." No, she literally was like, I shouldn't have left. I shouldn't have left." And I'm like, "No, you think I'm human. You have no reason to not trust the church. You did
Yeah.
what your character would have done." She's like, "My anxiety," and I'm like, "We got away." And she's like, "I want to go into sewers too. Arlen would feel at home."
Uh,
No, I literally told her like, holy shit, I cannot
Yeah.
believe you did that.
Oh God. Two best rolls of my life right there.
Those I think were the two best rolls of your life. I was expecting you to roll like, no offense, but like a 4 or 5 because you're -1.
Right.
But no, you rolled a natural 19, so it was a freaking 18. Like that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Hey, I guess we're still gonna have a healer.
Yep.
Oh my god. But now there's a problem.
Hmm.
We're gonna have to completely redisguise ourselves.
I'm perfectly okay with that. Um.
Like we're gonna have to completely like change everything.
Yep. Hey, I'm perfect. I'm a beggar. I'm used to changing how I look. So
Yeah. When we meet back with the party, they're gonna know the details and why.
yeah, that I'm gonna leave completely up to Azai because it's like,
Oh no no
you
no no no
know,
no. Oh no 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 no. Izai is gonna be like, listen, hey.
Okay, I have returned. Okay, so
Oh,
all right, so we are going to continue where we left off. All right, so Zell, you don't really know what's going on yet because they were taken out of your sight, and you don't really know where they went after that.
yep. Um, did she seem to be amused by the mage hand juggling the dancing lights?
Yeah, she seems to be at least entertained by it. They don't look like they're going to
Okay.
kill you right away, so that's a plus.
I'm going to very slowly then, non-threateningly, move over towards the chairs, and I'm going to sit down.
Okay.
I'm doing everything in my, mannerisms, way I'm speak. If they talk to me, everything to seem non-threatening, and appreciative of what they're trying to do, because I'm assuming they're trying to help her.
It's possible.
Until
So,
I know differently.
yep. So you'll sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then after some time goes by, you'll see a person walk up to you that was not one of the original ones that was in the room before.
Okay.
And so as you see this guy walking up, all the other people that are in the room with you, they all make like kind of like a slight bow as he kind of enters the room.
Okay. As he approaches, I will kind of stand up and I will do my best to mimic their bow.
Okay.
Not as a way, not in a way that it's mocking them, but me trying to emulate them to show as much respect and honor to him that they're showing him.
Okay. So he'll he'll look at you as you bow and like that. He'll kind of gesture for you to take a seat again.
I will do so.
So he'll come and he'll have a seat at the table next to you, and he'll kind of like look you up and down, and kind of like look kind of inquisitively at like your kind of scaly appearance, and kind of almost like just kind of like he'll just look at you and goes, "What are you?"
Um, I honestly don't know. About I was all I can remember is that my parents had scale like skin, and I didn't as a child. When I hit my teens, I developed this and the ability to cast magic. Um, and when threatened at certain times, I can sprout wings that will shield me or someone near me.
So he'll kind of nod, and he'll ask, um, what happened to your friend?
We were looking for a missing hunter that was out hunting wolves. We came across some wolves, killed them, and then this man-shaped wolf-like creature attacked us. As we were trying to escape, it clawed and bit her, and she screamed out and dropped. Um, One of my friends who's up in the city and does not know where we are at, he believes us at the church. Uh, brought We came here in hopes of reviving her. Um, Knowing what she is, knew she was not safe at the church, but not wanting to divulge her secret to these people, our friends, because it's not my place to divulge such things. Went with her and escaped with her as soon as I could.
So he'll ask you how long has it been since she has passed?
Uh, a little over 3 days.
Okay.
A druid at the town where the hunter lived cast all I know is cast gentle repose on her so her body wouldn't decay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wasn't until we started moving through the streets with a beggar friend of mine that I knew from my days of begging in the city above told me that where to find you. That I noticed the silver chains or the chains around her body.
So he'll explain to you. It's like you do understand that she is cursed now, correct?
This is the first I'm hearing of that. What do you mean by cursed?
He'll explain to you that the thing that killed her infected her with something. Um, he believes that they would be able to bring her back if that is what you would so choose. but know that she will not be the same as she was when she originally, or she won't be the same than she was before she died.
Is there a way to break this curse?
He does not know with complete certainty because he doesn't know exactly what the creature is. If he had more info on it, then he might be able to ascertain the way to be able to cure it. But as far as he knows, he's unsure just because he didn't see the creature. I mean, he can go based on your description and have an idea, but unless he actually has a little bit more concrete info on it, he won't know of a true way to break the curse.
Okay. Um, Zell's gonna look at him and go, "Is there a way to transfer this curse from her to me?"
No. It's a basically an infection of the blood, and like once infected, it basically curses that particular person. But that curse can be then passed to other people. But once on that person, and unless removed by the original source, it can't be removed.
Okay. Um, Zell's gonna say, "I know she felt she had a great deed that she needed to do. Um, uh, and that I was supposed to help her in some way or form. Maybe this is the way I'm supposed to help her, but I do believe that she would want to come back if that is possible. I will do my best to get more information for you about this creature and potentially help in breaking this curse for her."
He, appreciates any info that you can get because it will be potentially necessary to be able to reverse this curse on her. He says that there is a ritual that they can perform that can bring her back to life.
Okay.
It comes at a great cost. He says that there's things that they need to be able to perform the ritual, but they are not able to get the materials because they can't traverse around town being seen. Because if they do, they'll likely to be captured and taken.
Okay. Zell will. Would you mind writing the items down that you need, and I will do my best to procure them.
He can have a list drafted for you to be able to get the things that they need. That is not a
Okay.
problem. So he'll kind of gesture to one of his people behind him, and then they'll get a list compiled for you. Um, and he says that the ritual itself takes several hours,
Okay.
and he says that the cost of some of the materials is quite expensive. He says that they do have some means to be able to um, do it, but that's the remaining funds that will be needed will need to be provided because they only have so much that they would be able to give you to be able to purchase the materials.
I will decline any money they try to give me to perform this ritual. I will say I will do. Me and my friends will take care of the costs. And um, and we will. I will be back as soon as I can procure the items. Is I'm assuming that her body is safe here with you then?
He would agree with that she'll be safe and she'll be protected here. Um, he will explain to you that um, he does want to help fund some of the cost of this because he recognizes her and that she had performed a service to him and his sister in the past, and he would want to repay that debt.
Zell will look at him and go, I completely understand. She herself has saved my life on a couple of occasions, so I definitely understand that desire. And
Accept the money.
I thoroughly accept you wanting to repay this debt, and if that's why you're offering the money, I will take it.
Okay. Um, so this is the total thing that he will need. I'm gonna whisper it to you, and then I can send it to your Discord too. That way you have a message of it. So, um, and these are the requirements, which I didn't mean to send in
It's
Celestial. I saw. Yeah, it's my fault. I forgot I still had it in Celestial. Um, oh, bam. There you go. Now you should be able to read it. It's in your Discord too, so that way you have the that way you have it. So that way, if you need to read it later on, um,
um Zell, seeing one of the ingredients, he will actually take his mask and set it on the table in front of him and says, "This should work for the silver."
okay. So he'll look at it and he'll kind of look to see if it's something that would be accommodating for it, and he kind of nods and believes that it would suffice to fulfill the silver component.
He will ask, "Does anybody here have or could fashion before I leave a not another mask like this, but like a cloth mask, something I could put over my face to hide what I am?"
Yes, he'll have one of his people come up, and they have basically like cloth wraps and like a hood that they can fashion for you to be able to put over your head to cover your face, so that just so you can pretty much see with your eyes, but it'll keep your like pretty much from your nose down covered, and then you can wrap the hood to cover the top of your head.
Okay. I thank them very much for that and go, "Is there anything else you need or require of me? If not, I really do need to try to find my other friends and some of my previous bigger associates to see what we can do about acquiring um, these things."
He said no. He'll begin prepping the ritual with what they already have, and but they'll need the remainder of the things to be able to actually fully begin the ritual, which of course will take about 16 hours to complete.
Yep. Zell will bid them farewell, and he will head back up to the surface.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. For convenience, I can copy you to the other map to make it a little bit
Yeah,
faster.
that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Once I'm on the surface, I'm going to find a beggar, someone that I would at least physically recognize, if not know very well, and have them help me spread the word that I'm looking for Azos, Andres, and Orlem, giving them their description, and you know that I need to find out where they're at, where they're staying. Um, as I at that point, I'm going to uh, see if I can't get a hold of the beggar Baron and uh, offer my services to him in exchange for trying to find some of these reagents, um, and do my best to try to gather things as quickly as I can
Okay.
using the beggars and around the city to help me get them.
Sounds good. Um, so he will or but yeah, we'll get you acclimated with some of your beggar friends to be able to kind of get you where you need to go to kind of start putting the works on that, and then um depending on, I'm gonna swap back over to the others in a minute to see where um because they have no idea that you broke out of the church. So I'm gonna move back over to them in a moment, so that way they can return to the church to kind of deal with the aftermath of y'all breaking out.
God.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
we'll go from there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, but in the meantime, you'll be heading back up to the surface to start looking for the materials and stuff that you'll need to be able to actually
Okay.
start
Yep.
basically shopping like that. So what I'll do is I'll do Zell full scene.
And while you do that, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna
I'll
swap
be
to them
right
real
back,
quick.
too. All right.
All right.
Well, damn.
Yep. So some things happened. Um. So yeah, some things happened.
I guess we'll figure that out later.
Yep. Y'all all have rested. It's been a few hours since you had last dropped off Azai's body with Zell at the church. It's been at least enough time if y'all were wanting to go back to kind of get follow-up info on that, to kind of see what the progress is like on that. So y'all can head y'all's way to the church if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
Is that time of day accurate?
It is.
Okay.
Y'all just bunch up by the door and I'll take it from there. Perfect. Okay. So as you make your way out into the streets and you start making your way over towards the direction of the church, you notice extremely loud bells ringing, kind of in very quick succession, almost like an alarm. And you notice guards and priests and stuff kind of running around frantically around the church.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's a great start. I guess we will approach.
Okay. And let me pull you all to scene. Pull. Pull. And pull. Okay. Two of them. Okay. So like I said, you have several guards standing outside of the church. They appear to be in disarray. They look like they're doing like search type patterns, and they're trying to like basically look around. They're going through corners and looking around behind buildings, running up to anyone that they see and questioning people.
All right.
But at this point, they have not seen you.
I guess we'll start walking towards the front door.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you start making your way up towards the door, okay, sounds good. So as you start walking up, the Lord of the Guards come running up and start kind of getting by the door to kind of defend it, and they run up and yell at you, like, "State your business!"
Oh, we're here to see the priest. Is that not allowed?
And both of them like yeah, it's like no one is allowed in.
Are you sure our friend was getting treated here? We're just here to check up on them.
They're both are very belligerent and yell at you and start drawing their weapons, and it's just like no one is to enter.
I guess we'll give them some time to cool down. Seems to be something going on. Maybe we should ask around and see if somebody else like knows what's up.
Okay. All right. But yeah, both of the guards kind of go and stand up almost in front of the doors, like blocking the entrance to it. And so where are y'all wanting to head from there?
Well, I guess we'll just sort of look around the area, see if we see anybody who might know what's going on. But I don't know, unless you guys have other ideas, the only
No,
other
I
thing I
just
can think of.
since there's not like a big map of it, I just don't know what exactly that location would
Sure,
be.
I'll do this. I'll do this real quick to kind of help y'all out. All right, so let me do this real quick. Get this to stop. Update. Okay, so I'm going to pull y'all to this map so that you can get an idea visually of what you're dealing with. That could probably help y'all plan a little better. Okay, so let's see. I'm just waiting on. Okay, perfect. All right, so y'all can see the big city map, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna do this. So let me Control C. Let me fix this so that you can actually see it, and then I'll do that. So it's gonna be in red. So y'all just left about right here. That's about where you're at right now. Okay, do y'all see the
Yeah.
circle?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. All right.
Yep.
So the bar that y'all were staying at, that tavern, is this building right here. This red roof building right here. That's the tavern y'all were just at. That's the Ravens. So the guards are pretty much surrounding the church. Like they have, it looks like a pretty wide perimeter going around the entire church, which it's an extremely large building. It's pretty much the largest building that you can see around. So all the guards are pretty much creating like a perimeter around that, and then you'll see several other guards kind of branching out, going down alleyways and going down towards the streets, searching. So they're all pretty much kind of fanning out like that. Okay?
All right.
So that's at least kind of visually what y'all are seeing, at least from the exterior of the church and the areas directly surrounding the church. Most of the people that are anywhere in like the vicinity, pretty much around the bubble, kind of like this of the church, are all kind of frantic. Most of them are kind of making kind of quick glances at the church, but then not going anywhere near it. They hear the bells ringing from the church itself, like an alarm, and no one's trying to go anywhere near it like how they normally were earlier in the day when y'all had first went there, where people were kind of coming in and out. Everyone's pretty much staying very clear from it, and most of their people are pretty much trying to do everything they can to get away and out of that little perimeter. They're all just pretty much just leaving and going any way that's not in the church's direction.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we'll take the hint from everybody else and do the same.
Yeah.
Head back to the inn and sort of just hang about for probably till like tomorrow or so.
Okay.
Unless you guys have another idea or something else you want to do.
No, I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna tell us anything if there's guards every 10 feet.
And even if they do, I'm not sure it'll be any helpful information.
No.
And I'm not trying to risk breaking into the church right now. All right,
Nope. I'm cool with heading back to the inn.
back to the inn then.
Okay. All right. We will put you back on the end map. Just trying to find it real quick. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, you're already on it. Sweet. Makes it. I didn't delete y'all's tokens, so makes my life a little bit easier. Pull, pull, pull. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, there's one. Waiting on the other two.
Yeah, I'm sitting at like 98%.
Is it at least doing a little bit better than it has been lately, at least?
Yeah, way better today.
Okay, cool.
For me, at least.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Once we move to our new house, I plan on getting like the best internet I can to hope
Awesome.
make it a little bit better. Which we have like the second best internet now, but I'm going full tilt. I'm getting the best, and then I plan on getting a bunch of shit to make sure that my connection's perfect. I'm putting a damn Ethernet cable and everything. We're going hard. No lag.
Nice.
Hard in the paint. Like
That's
it.
right. I ain't fucking.
Nice.
I ain't playing with no latency no more. I ain't fucking around. All right. So you make it back to the tavern. Can y'all see tokens and stuff?
Yep.
Cool, cool. I want to make sure it wasn't doing that shit where sometimes it's deleted or gone. But yeah, you can even still hear the bells ringing a little bit from the inside of the tavern. And a bunch of the people that are sitting in the tavern are all kind of like hush whispering to themselves. Like the people that are kind of sitting with people are kind of like hush whispering to themselves. And everyone kind of looks a little frazzled.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Morgan might tell us what's going on.
Yeah. See if he knows anything.
At least what the bell means.
So when y'all go up and kind of ask him what's going on, he said that a little while ago, some of the guards came running into the tavern trying to find someone. They said that someone had broken out of the church and stolen something very important, and they are currently on the hunt trying to find this person.
They see what they stole.
They didn't say what it was. They gave the description of the person. They said that they were wearing a weird kind of ornate silver mask and were in like robes, and they had most of their face covered.
Ah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna go sit over here.
Alrighty, so let me do plan.
Ooh, you guys want to go upstairs? Maybe
Sure.
we're gonna talk rather than do it
Yeah.
down here with. Now that I think about it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blah. What's at the end here? The bathroom? Where'd you guys go? Okay.
I'm looking at rooms.
We're in the all the way down the hallway at the very end.
They were
Last room.
they're in the room that you were in originally, so
Oh,
to make it a little simpler for you.
you guys
just
went to the
can't.
room.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I figure if we're gonna talk about something, we should do it behind closed doors and not in the bar,
Yeah.
surrounded by people.
Word.
There you go. I was gonna say I can't.
Yeah, we're inside. That's fine.
There you go.
All right.
Now I can do it. I can do it. So
Pretty sure that's us.
It seems like it.
Yeah. 100%.
And I have a bad feeling about this. Either they revived her, him, it,
Mhm.
which is great for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Or it's the other dude, and he took the mask and ran away.
I'm pretty sure they're revived.
Well, job done.
Yeah.
In that case,
Uh,
it seems like staying here is probably a bad idea, and we should not be here anymore.
Agreed.
got a beat feet.
I think we head back to town to try and get paid for the necromancer thing, and then we leave from there to go somewhere else to do work.
Agreed.
Agreed.
If we're wanting to stay together, I mean, we were together sort of for that like mission, and then we didn't necessarily have to keep traveling together if we didn't want to.
Yeah, no, but I want my money for that one.
Yeah.
I don't work for free.
And then the road's pretty dangerous, so I think the three of us together would probably be a bit more safe
Mhm.
getting back.
That too.
All right. Do we need to do anything else before we leave?
No, the only thing I needed was my ARS, and I got them.
All right. Then I say we get on our horses and head out before they lock the city up or something.
Sounds good.
Word.
Alright. Yep.
Let's leave. Do we trust Morgan?
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, would you?
No. I'm just saying if I'm the only one who doesn't.
Okay.
No, I mean he was kind of sketch. I mean. Oh. Wait.
So Zell, you as you were doing what you were doing earlier, you make your way into this tavern that you were
Okay.
wanting to come to earlier.
Okay. Just as an FYI, Brad, if possible, as I'm coming up from where I was at, knowing that I'm going to need to hide myself, hence one of the reasons why I gave up what I did, I'd like to be able to take some of the rags that I have and bind my arm up so it looks like I'm missing my arm from the elbow down. And when I'm walking around, I'm going to be walking with a limp.
Sounds good.
So, and I get to the tavern. Yay! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but so I get to the tavern and
You just kind of make your way through the door, and that's about it. And it'll continue from there.
So
okay.
would we recognize him since he's limping and has like I mean he just has rags on his arm.
You
I'm
would not
assuming
recognize him. No,
we would not
you would
recognize
not
him.
recognize his appearance. No.
Okay.
Cool. Well, we're leaving, so
Yep.
Mhm.
Do I see the group?
You would see them as they're making their way out the door.
I am going to bump against Orlim and go, "Pardon me, good sir. Alms for the poor and wounded. I'm sure you would love to donate to the cause of raising the dead."
Orlum is not a smart man, so I don't know if he would understand that. But do I understand his little idiom or do I have to do some sort of insight check on that?
Do an insight check to see if you pick up on it.
Okay.
Rolls natural 1.
Yes, please.
my
Close enough.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Kind of like, I don't give money to the poor.
Yeah.
All right, so what does that roll mean?
You don't really pick it up. You're not picking up what he's putting down.
Hey, Roland's just gonna like kind of panically look at him because he's trying to get out of town before he gets killed, and I guess he'll just give him some silver. Like
Oh
a couple
damn, silver!
pieces.
Look at you.
Wait, no, not silver. The
Fucking
cheapest one.
Mr. Big Bucks.
That's copper. That's
Hey.
copper.
Yeah.
The
Let's
fuck
say-
ever, dude.
Pennies. You get pennies.
As you put the coppers into the little begging bowl, thank you, good Orlin. Why don't we sit and talk?
What? Freak him out even more, man.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Do I have to do another insight check for this? Because I feel like Orland's just gonna freak the fuck out since someone knows his name.
Are there guards outside?
Not at the moment.
I don't see anybody like coming down the road or anything like
Nah,
that.
you don't see a parade of soldiers. No, it's just this random fucker that just walked in the door.
Just spitting riddles at the dumbest of the three.
I've got a -1 for my intelligence and wisdom,
Okay,
so
well, you know.
we're
Never
on the
mind.
same. We're there. We're together.
Do I pick up on the fact that Orlin is clueless at this point? Do I need to roll an insights check for that?
Sure.
Or do I get the fact that he's clueless?
I mean, he's definitely looking at you with his eyes bulging out because his mindset is church bells are going off. They saw us at the church last. Like, we gotta go.
Okay.
So he's
Let's see.
definitely looking around, really stressed out that you know his name.
Yeah, it's not letting me roll an insight check.
Try now.
Okay. Realizing that you're completely and utterly clueless at this point, I'm assuming that I get with a 16. Zell's gonna look at Orlin and go, "Yo, idiot, it's me."
Rude. Lay him out.
Punch him square in the face. Just kidding.
Who the fuck is me?
I am your daddy, sir. Okay, Orlem is gonna realize, or do I have to roll an insight to realize it's Zell? Or since he's like, "Yo, it's me," am I good to assume that Orlem gets it now?
Yeah, I'd say with as many hints that have been dropped at you, I think even Orla would probably eventually figure it out.
Okay. Without saying anything, Orlem's just going to kind of nod and I guess walk over to wherever Zell wants to go talk with him.
Okay.
He'll look around for Azos and Andros, but they've already walked out the door.
Yeah, they're already on their horses fleeing town.
Yeah, we're getting the horses ready for you.
You just leached onto the poor sweet little Orlem, his good little heart.
I
Dumb good heart.
I'm gonna tell you to go grab the others. I am going to procure us a place to talk because there's a lot that needs to be told.
Okay. Do
Free
you have
time.
anything that I can give them to make them want to stay? Because we had full intention of leaving town, and I don't really see either of them sticking around to.
I have procured services to resurrect Azai, and I need their help if they still wish to have it. And I can give them an explanation as to why I did what I did at the church.
Sounds good. Oh, cool. I'm super persuasive, so hopefully this will work.
I'm going to go up to the bartender and see if I can't get us a private room.
If not, all three of us have rooms.
Yeah.
So.
Just like a private dining room, someplace where I could talk with my friends privately.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do while you're going out there to get them.
Okay.
Do I recognize the bartender as Morgan?
You would recognize the bartender as Morgan.
So when he comes over to me, I'm going to be like, "Hey Morgan, it's Zell. Can I have a private dining room to talk to my friends?"
And he'll kind of look at you, kind of.
Morgan's a narc.
he just kind of like looks at you, and he kind of puts two and two together. He's like, "Wait, Silver Mask," and he's just like, That it's you that they're looking for."
Oh
Yes.
shit.
But then
Alright.
then he
Keep
just
moving.
he kind of like walks in a little bit closer, and he kind of like leans over the bar, and he goes like, "What'd you do?"
I am saving a friend from being murdered by the church.
"What did you do?"
I broke a friend out who serves a seraph and the church would kill to get their hands on.
So he just kind of like looks at you, and he goes, "Okay, so
If you wish to help serve one of the seraphs of the gods, this is the best way to do it."
he just kind of like looks at you, kind of questioningly, and he's like, "I'm just gonna not get involved," and he just kind of just like walks away.
So is that a no to the dining room?
I remember, like, Orlum, Andres, and Azos all have each their own individual private rooms, so
Yep.
um
But if Morgan is not going to give me a room, I'll wait for those three to come back in. Hopefully.
okay. Well, I guess
We'll
in the
find.
meantime, Orlum tells them what Zell said, that Azai has not been resurrected and he still needs help, and he's procured the resources to make that happen. Um, and he has a further explanation if they want to meet him in a private room. I don't know if you want me to do a persuasion situation for it, but I mean, it's their
What do you,
choice.
what do you think, Azos? You think we should do this?
I mean, what's in it for us?
Nothing.
You get
He
your party
didn't- yeah,
cleric
he-
back.
Yeah, he didn't say all he told me was to say that Zai has not been resurrected yet, and he has more information for you guys should we choose to meet with him.
Every minute we stay here is a minute that the gates are likely being closed. So
Mhm.
we can go back in, and he's got like 2 minutes to explain. And like on the dot, I'm leaving.
30 seconds have elapsed.
Let's go. Yeah. All right, upstairs we go.
I will follow them
You know,
upstairs.
can we just notionally be upstairs, or do we need to actually like
Uh,
go through all that?
we can stay down. Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can
Just
stay
like
here. Yeah, you can stay
like
here.
stand here at the base of the stairs.
That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work.
God.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
You went up the stairs.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. Hallway.
Okay.
There you go. Bam.
And go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will look at Azos and Andres and say, "Do you know what a downcast is?"
No.
A downcast is someone who was an angel of the gods who fell when the gods died, and became mortal. Azai is a downcast, serving a seraph, that someone who's retained their divinity and immortality in angelic status, um, and is on a mission of great importance that I've chosen to help with. And at this point, I will actually pull back my hood and unmask myself. I myself have been blessed with draconic magic, and because of this blessing, these are my features. I keep them hidden because the church will kill me and drain me of my essence to fuel their magic, and they do the same to any downcast. Azai's secret was not mine to initially tell, but with the way things have fallen out, I now have to confide in you and hope that you do not betray either one of us. I have found another place of downcasts hidden within the city who are willing to raise Azai once certain things have been procured. One of those things was silver, which I've given up my mask for, as it was made of silver. Will you help me procure the other items and bring Azai back?
What items? Because that could change things.
There's roughly chalk. Hang on, give me 1 second here.
Also, let them know that the Downcast are also going to help finance this as well.
Yep. I need chalk, candles, incense, silver, which I've already taken care of, and several other reagents that are worth a total of about 500 gold pieces. The Downcast that are willing to perform this ritual are going to help fund some of this, but I do need help in procuring the other items. I'm willing to use my contacts within the city, which are, unfortunately, as I have come from a beggar status, other beggars who are more than happy, hopefully with my persuasion, be able to help us obtain these things with little or no cost. I'm hoping. If you
In-
choose not to help, I completely understand, but I will not be leaving the city until I have procured these items and I've brought Aze back.
You said 500 gold pieces is what this all costs?